Hey marketing leader, today I would like to talk to you about winning websites and how you can make your website win. Of course, it will depend on your definition of a win. To some people, winning might mean converting more traffic. To some people might be explaining value proposition or just general brand awareness. You tell me what it is, but I think what I'm about to say, those the bullet points and those things that you can do and check on your website will apply regardless of your definition of a winning website. So without further ado, let's take a look. And as always, if you don't have time or you're in rush, which are basically the same things, so here is a summary what is going to happen in this video so you don't have to watch the whole thing. First of all, you'll want to make sure that your call to actions are clear on every step of the user journey. Next, you'll make sure that user journey is tailored for your customer particular needs. Your navigation should be sweet and concise. You'll have to write your copy in a way that a 4th grader can understand. You will need to show your USP or unique selling point or value proposition everywhere. Please do focus on benefits rather than features of your offering. Make the best effort to build trust and establish connection with your website visitors. And finally, put your website visitors into driving position. Make them the hero of the story. Okay, let's unpack the clear call to actions point, which is first on our list. You will want to make sure that the user always knows their next step. This is really important because imagine they've just landed on the page on the website for the first time and they try to orientate themselves to pieces of content that are of the utmost interest to them, and they just want to know how to navigate, how to engage. They are learning and discovering, which obviously needs cognitive load, it needs mental effort, and probably even more than that. Make sure that whenever they are in the user journey or within the page, you show them a relevant, clear call to action. And if you want to know more about labels on call to actions, we have a separate video for it. Second thing I would like you to take a look at is your user journeys, because it's probable that you have more than one. I don't think you are serving one target audience and they have all the same needs and they come from one particular source. It's highly likely that your website traffic is quite diverse. So therefore you will have to make sure that your user journeys cater to those people, different needs, different preferences, and all of that. Take a look who's coming to your website, where they're coming from, who they are, and expose to them journeys that you would like them to take so that the experience that they have with your website and therefore with your brand is as best as it can be. I mentioned navigation in the summary at the beginning of this video. It's a quick note. Keep it to the point. I don't think you have to have 12 items there, which then have drop downs, which then have more drop downs. Just keep it very, very simple. Take a look at what people search for typically when they land on a website for the first time. Put that in the navigation bar and just leave it be. 5 items-ish is a good estimate. More than 7 is really a killer. Keep it sweet and concise. Don't create unnecessary depths to those items. Don't expand them too much. Frankly, if you need more than one drop down, in other words, if you feel like you need to nest a drop down within a drop down, then you're probably overdoing it and there's something wrong with your architecture of information. So try to keep it simple. Write the labels in a way that they make sense right off the get-go and just let the user browse the website. Copy. This is a huge sticky point for most of you. Copy is extremely important. You can't deny it. I won't deny it. No one will deny it. Copy is what tells the story. Copy is what engages the user. And copy is what keeps that sales pipeline full for your team in the sales department. So it only makes sense to take care of it. And the way to take care of it is to actually write it in a way that a fourth grader will understand. Well, what does it mean? It means leaving all the jargon out of the door. You don't use any marketing jargon, no USP, no IDA, nothing like that. Just say what it is in the plain English so that people who are experts and who are not experts will get it right away. Even if they decide to glance through the copy, they will make the sense out of it and they won't feel any friction in digesting your message. There are different tools that can help you as well. If you're interested in those, take a look at our YouTube channel. We have more videos on writing copy and the tools that can assist you with that. When I said to keep your value proposition visible always, I really meant it. I don't mean like you should overdo it and almost rub it in people's faces. Well, it probably wouldn't hurt, but try to find a balance, on the verge of being too annoying with it, but so that people actually get it ingrained in their brain what you do. Assuming the USP is quite good, right? I didn't say anything about the quality of your USP or the way you wrote it, but the bottom line is, in a large picture, you would want it everywhere. It doesn't have to be in the same shape or form. You can simply weave it in between the lines and make it the reason why you pick images or you craft videos, or just let it blend into every single message, every single decoration button. Like anything you put on a website, it should have that USP behind it to support the sole reason for existence of that particular element on your website. Just make it clear and keep it up everywhere where you can within a reason so people get used to it. This one is probably in all marketing 101 books. The next one is in all marketing 101 books, and that is to keep focus on benefits of your offering, not the features. When people browse your website, apart from asking themselves common design principle questions, which if you watched other videos you will know, what they are looking for is the benefits. Like what's in it for me? Why should I waste my precious time in a day between the meetings or in the toilet scrolling my phone, I don't know, and reading your website? What's in it for me? Give it to them. Tell them how your product is going to help them. You know how it's going to help them. The trick is in making them understand and buy into it. Keep it, again, clear, concise, highlight those benefits, and features can come later. If they decide to explore the product a bit more, you can hold off with features until a demo meeting, some kind of proposal, or maybe just later in the user journey on the website. There's no harm in putting features on the website. Just don't welcome them with those features, because I think you're risking a bounce or a drop-off. So keep it for later. Before we wrap it up, I want to tell you how important it is to build trust with your website visitor. It spans across everything that you do. Simple, basic things like the words you choose, the colors that you choose, difficulty in reading and understanding, and placement of the logo, placement of the navigation, animations that you choose to reveal parts of the interface. Everything comes together to build the trust and show your brand as an organization that can really take a good care of them and provide the best user experience that they deserve. Try to build that trust as soon as possible. Tiny things can impact the way they portray your company, the way they remember your company. Don't stop there. Go a bit deeper and put those great credentials on the website wherever you feel it's reasonable. Some people might put reviews above the fold. That means when the page loads without any action, people would see that you have 4.7 out of 5 on Trustpilot, or they would have some kind of awards that they won last year. Anything. Keep those trust building touch points scattered across the website. Just also keep going in terms of user experience, user interface, contrast of colors, placement of things. You know, you don't have to go crazy about changing the way logo is usually displayed on the website. Top left corner is perfect. Basically, don't reinvent the wheel. Not in the middle, not on the right, not somewhere below the default. No, top left corner is perfect, works every time, is for everyone, you know? So don't introduce those friction points when it's really unnecessary. It doesn't do anyone any good. Build trust, and I think you'll be golden. It all comes down to making the user a hero of the story. That really what it's all about. That should be in the middle of your principles, in the middle of your website messaging, your branding, anything that your business does and publishes. The user should drive it. They should be behind it, so that whenever they come to your website, they feel like it's all for them. You really understand them when you mention all those benefits, because it's exactly the opposite of the pain points that they experience daily. And when they read the copy, it actually, first of all, there's no problem in digesting that copy and making the sense out of it, but also that copy tells exactly what they want to hear. So it all comes together as a website that, you know, wins. Hopefully those bullet points that I mentioned, some of them or most of them are helpful. And I really believe if you decide to apply those practices, those points to your existing website, you'll see huge difference in the quality of leads that you get, in the quality of the traffic that you get. Page retention will go up, bounce backs will come down, and you'll be just that much better off. Give it a go. And if you know of any other secret recipes on making the website win, do let me know in the comments. I would love to check it out. Maybe I just forgot to mention, maybe I didn't know about it, but hey, let's share the knowledge and be happy. All right. So thanks so much for coming today. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, keep in touch. See you later. Bye bye.